Hey guys, welcome back to my garden. I got a quick little update to show you. I planted out a couple of seeds that I showed you that were germinated yesterday. I got a few more to plant out, so what I got for you today is the Toothache plant. This is a herb plant, so it's from Baker's Creek Heirloom Seed Company. I love this company, guys. I'm not advertising for them in any way. I just personally, that's my own personal opinion. You know, if you like them, great. If you don't, it's also good. It's no big deal. But if you want, try them out, guys. Give them a chance. I really enjoy them. They have quite a bit of a variety, and you could see this description bar there in case you guys wanna pause the video and read what it says over there. I think it's just a really good plant to have, basically growing in your garden, just in case you never know when your teeth hurt. So it seems to happen quite often. So over here, basically, let's try to peel this open. I'm gonna show you guys what it looks like. So that's it right over here on this side. So as you see, the seeds are super tiny. I would say it's about the size of like a basil seed, or maybe even like a wildflower seed, something like that. Really small. Good comparison on to the left of it. This is dill seeds over here, and as you see, those are also beginning to sprout. So this method seems to be doing really well for me, guys. I'm really excited about that. I got a whole ton of things to plant out. I planted more seeds last night. Hopefully those germinate soon. So this is going to be a really good season, I think, guys. Stay with me, and if you got any questions, post them down below. I'll do my best to respond. You could see the seeds are nice and dark, resemble basil seeds as well. And I have a few that sprouted, so it's time to plant those out. So what I'm going to use is basically these little cups. This is 2.5 ounce plastic cup. This is the one I'm using right here. As you see, I got 80 cups for $1.29. Can't beat that value, guys. So also a really good benefit is I could fit two cups basically in every cell, and from what you could see, I have a whole lot. This is covered. This is a little cardboard that I put just to hold the glass from falling in. So what I'm going to do is basically, what I'm thinking about is maybe filling in maybe like an entire tray, like up and down, something like that, because I'm going to plant a lot of seeds, guys, so I'm going to be using a lot. So originally I was going to use, sorry, I'm kind of rambling. Originally I was going to use these Rockwell cubes over here. I changed my mind about that. I think I'm going to go back to coco coir, unfortunately. So I really enjoy coco coir, guys. It reminds me of soil, and I love the feel of it. I really enjoy being able to also see when it needs watering. For example, right over here is where my finger is when it has a lot of moisture and it's just watered. And to the right or below it, here's the actual little piece, perfect example. You can see what it looks like when it's dry, so completely different color and texture altogether. So great indicator of when it's time to water. So let's get this all planted out, and let's just, you know what, that didn't sprout, so let's just kind of put it over here, not to mess anything up. Grab ourselves a little cup. Let's see what we could do with one hand. Two hands are always best, but holding the camera with the other hand, guys, so bear with me. Just kind of push that up in there. Alright, you want to compact it nice and tight, so this way there's not too much space in the cup, and kind of give it a little push down. Now as you see, just from squeezing down, look at all the moisture that's in there. However, when I flip it upside down, there's absolutely zero water that comes out. You could see below it's holding a ton of moisture, so let me just kind of grab a little bit here and show you guys. When you squeeze it, a lot of water comes out, so this thing retains quite a bit. I would say maybe like 3-4 times the amount of water, the amount of weight that it holds, it could hold in water. So not too bad, I think. So let's plant this out. This is basically going to be the first episode of the Toothache plant, I guess. And so just because the seeds are super small, you don't want to bury it too deep. Very shallow amount. So let's grab that. I wish my hands were a little cleaner, but it's alright. You know what? Let me switch. And there we go. Oh, these are small. You want to be careful not to damage the root. That's the little tail that's coming out, so I'm going to do my best to just kind of put it down. I don't think I'm going to be able to position it in such a way that the tail is going to poke down completely, so I'm just going to lay it down right there. And just for good measure, let me actually put the rest of the seeds as well, or whatever I can grab here, because I could see there's right there down one, and this one here, both of those sprouted. So when you pinch it, don't squeeze it, just kind of grab it loosely. I'm sure you guys know how to plant seeds. What am I talking about? So just about done. And I have no clue how this plant is going to look or grow or how much space it needs to take up. So I guess we're just going to see as it grows, and we're going to keep the progress going. So for now, that's all we really need to do. Now, after you basically do that, since the seeds pretty much already germinated, but I covered them up already, it's going to be just what's going on like over here. What is going on with my throat today? Excuse me, guys. I should drink some water. So you can see the spinach over here hasn't really popped up yet, but the tomato seeds over here, I planted those last night, same as the spinach, and all those are beginning to come up. You could even see the one in the back over here is already beginning to open up completely. So excited about that. So only thing left to do is basically to label this over here. Oh, I didn't mention, after you plant this, definitely want to throw it underneath the lights. Now I'm going to keep it over here on the side and just until it sprouts and it starts coming up, and then after which I'm going to basically throw the lights right on top of it. Similar to this, I'll basically keep it like 1 to 2 inches underneath the grow lights. That's a good distance to keep it in the very beginning until it gets a little bit more mature, and as the plant grows, you want to keep lifting the lights higher and higher so you're not burning the top of the canopy. And you want to make sure that the soil, I guess if you're using soil, but in this case I'm using coco coir, so I want to make sure that the coco coir doesn't dry up over here. And what I'm also going to do is actually, just to kind of make it a little bit easier for me, since this method, when you're watering it, the coco coir is to the very top, if I water it, I'm going to lose a lot of coco coir, it's just going to spill over. So easy way is cut little slits at the side over here. Unfortunately, it's very hard to do with one hand, so I'm not going to do it right now. I'll cut a little slit over here, maybe like 2 or 3, and then I'll take a secondary cup which I'll just keep this regular, and it'll act as a double cup method. So when I'm watering, I'm just going to basically have to lift that up. I pour the water in the second cup right here at the bottom, which acts as the container or reservoir, and I drop that in, and that's going to absorb all the water, and this way there's no spillover or anything happening. And that's actually a really good method to water a lot of your plants if you're growing indoors. This way it limits the amount of like mold or anything that could kind of grow at the very top. It's a good idea to keep the top of the soil or coco coir a little bit dry when the plant starts already getting a little bit more mature and starts to grow. This way you want the root system to develop and start growing down in search of more water, basically, or more moisture or nutrients, everything it needs pretty much. So that's pretty much all we got going right now. I'm gonna plant out some of the dill right here, but I was just really excited to plant out the toothache plant, guys, and since this is the first time I'm growing it, I wanted to show you what the seeds look like. Let me actually show you what they look like when they're dry before we turn off this video. And let's see what we got. A whole lot of nothing. There we go. So as you see, really small seeds, guys. There's a ton of extra stuff in there also. I assume it's just probably like pieces of the flower or where they couldn't break off. So looks like you get a whole lot of seeds for the amount of money that they charge. It's probably like $2 or $3 only, something like that. So that's the toothache plant, guys. Hopefully this finger wasn't in the video too long. I just noticed it right now. If you liked the episode, as always, don't forget to hit the thumbs up and post a comment down below. As always, thanks for watching. We'll be back soon for more, guys.